So, you want to learn how to fade your own hair? Well, you came to the right place. Because today, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can go from this to this. And all you need is a pair of clippers, a liner, and a little bit of free time to practice. But before I get into the video, I'm going to ask that you please hit that like button, as it really helps to promote the channel, promotes the video, and helps me with the YouTube algorithm. I greatly appreciate all the support I can get. So just to let you guys know, I'm going to be using 2 clippers to fade out my hair. I'm going to be using these Wahl cordless magic clips. I really like these. They're cordless, got a good grip to them. Don't have to worry about the cord like tangling up and getting all caught everywhere. I'm also going to be using the Andis Slimline Pro LIs to line up my hair. And also to do some of the balding as I'm going around the lower portion of my head. If you're looking to start cutting your hair more often, I would definitely recommend investing in some professional quality clippers like these Wahl Magic Clips or Andis Slimline Pro LIs. I'm not sponsored by either of these companies, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. I'm not getting paid to promote either of these products. These are just the products that I use, and I've really liked the results that I get from using them. So I wanted to go ahead and put them in the video and let you guys know which products I use. But alright, let's go ahead and get started. By the way, just real quick, I'm not a licensed barber. I'm just somebody who learned how to cut their hair by watching other YouTubers who were licensed barbers teach me how to do it. One of the YouTubers that I watched a lot was 360 Jeezy, so shout out to him. I've pretty much been watching his videos and cutting my own hair since I was like a sophomore in college, so that's been about 5 years now, going on 5 years. But yeah, just figured I'd pass along some of the knowledge and hopefully I can help somebody out who might be wanting to cut their own hair. But I want to let you know, I'm not a licensed barber. So now, let's go ahead and dive into the video. Learn how to fade some hair. Okay, so here we go. So first I'm just putting some water in my hair. Make it easier to comb through. Now I'm just picking through it, picking out my hair. Okay, so we're starting with the 3-guard. And I have that 3-guard open. And when I say that it's open, I mean that the lever is pushed all the way down. And I'm just going around my head and taking off some of the bulk, because I have this is about 3 months worth of hair on my head right now. Even more on the top, because I originally had more hair on the top and then kind of grew the whole thing out. But yeah, I'm just sort of going up and taking off some of the bulk hair with the 3-guard open. And you can see I'm kind of like flicking out at the top with a flick out motion. And that flick out motion is helping to shape my head. Alright, so it looks like I'm done with that first round of shaping. But I think I'm going to go back over it again. I'm also shaping the front too, because I have some hairs hanging over my forehead, and I kind of want my hair to go up more, so I'm just doing that little flick out motion towards the front. And now I'm back to shaping up all around. Okay, and now I believe I've just switched over to the 2 guard, and that is the 2 guard open. So I have the 2 guard with the lever open to knock down a little bit more. Not necessarily knock down the bulk, but to just knock off a little bit more hair. And I'm doing that same thing. I'm going around and shaping out my head, doing the flick out motion. And now it's time for the fun part. Time to set in the bald line. Use my Andes Slimline Pro Li and start balding. Sorry, right now it's kind of hard to see where I'm setting in the lines. I started to notice that, and so as the video goes on, I angle it so that you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing as the video goes on. But in the very beginning, I wasn't sure what you guys could see. And so if you see me turning around looking at the camera, it's because I'm turning around to see if you guys can see what it is I'm doing. But yeah, I'm just setting in that bald line. Some people like to do the sides and then the back. I sort of like to go all the way around, because whenever I do the sides and the back, sometimes it'll be uneven. But if I start on one side, or if I start in the back, then it is easier to make sure that both sides are around the same height. Yeah, I was getting hair all over me. But you know, that's what happens when you cut your hair. So right now, I'm trying to compare both sides of my head to make sure that when I set in the bald line on the other side, it's about level. The left and right sides will be about level, about the same height, where I set in the bald lines, so it looks even. As you can see, I really like to have my hair even. Okay, and so now I'm taking the wall magic clips with no guard, the lever open, and I'm going up about, I'd say about 3/4 of an inch. I wasn't sure whether to do 1/2 inch or an inch, so I went up about 3/4 of an inch. And I am, again, just, lightly going up, doing that little flick out motion, and slowly fading up the hair. Again, knocking some of that hair off my shirt because it gets everywhere. Okay, and so now I've put on the one guard and I have the lever open. So I'm now just going up about another 1/2 inch, doing that flick out motion, and continuing to fade up my hair. And then go ahead and do the same thing to the right side. Then I've done that, I have now switched over to the 2 guard, and I've got the 2 guard on closed. So continuing to fade up. As you can see, I'm going a little bit quicker than I did with some of the previous lower levels. Don't necessarily have to be as precise with this card, but I'm still doing that flick out motion. This video was running a little bit long, so I decided to make a part 2 to the video, and hopefully I'll be able to wrap up the cut there. So go ahead and check that out.